This lesson will be covering transitions, and I just want to take the time right now to remind you that following each transition word, there always has to be a comma. And transitions are used to show relationships between two sentences, and they are used to help improve the overall flow of one's writing. So, although this is a SAT writing based lesson, I hope that the transition words you learn in this PowerPoint will help you improve the flow of your overall writing as well. So these are the transition words that indicate some type of similarity. So these words include also, similarly, in the same way, likewise, and just as. So the ideas that will follow these types of transition words would be the same ideas that apply to the previous sentence as well. Next, we have words that indicate contrast. So these words include but, however, on the one hand, on the other hand, nevertheless, nonetheless, on the contrary, yet, and still. Next, we have our transition words that are introducing some type of example to a previous point made in the previous sentence. So these types of transition words include, for example, for instance, and namely. Next, we have transition words that indicate some type of sequence, right? So this is indicating that there's going to be a chronological order to the ideas of the way the sentences are arranged in that particular paragraph. So these transition words can include words like first, second, third, next, then, finally, before, meanwhile, subsequently, and afterward. Next, we have our transition words that indicate a cause and effect relationship. So these words can include accordingly, hence, so, therefore, consequently, and thus. Next, we have transition words that show emphasis. So usually these are going to be words that are used prior to ideas that show why a certain claim is correct. Or like usually they're used in arguments. So these words can include in fact, indeed, and even. Lastly, we have our transition words that indicate some type of support. And these words include additionally, furthermore, in addition, moreover, and also. So these will be used in sentences that are adding on to the previous sentence.